Here today to talk to you about a product I've been using for probably, I guess, about 6 months now, maybe longer. Um, they are made here in the good old US of A by a fine, fine gentleman named Vinny, who owns a company called V Pigs. And hand makes these. This is the newest one that I have got. You probably can't see it as far as the name on it, but that is a VPix Dimension. It's kind of pointy. Has what he calls a ghost rim. If you can see where it's a little bit, it's more dull or whiter outside the clear there. That's called a ghost rim. He actually buffs these and does the ghost rims by hand. And I actually have a tool that I just recently ordered. It's my VPix Ghost Rim Touch-Up Tool, which is basically, it's some sandpaper. And you just, ever so often, he actually has a tutorial on YouTube. Shows you how to do that and all that good stuff. I started out, a buddy of mine had gotten some of his pigs, was telling me the ones that he liked, and told me, as I'm going to tell you, he has a starter kit. You just go to vpix.com and he will send you it's got different ones in it. And really, that's a good place to start to figure out the one that's for you. I'm finding I have many favorites. I just got this one and I like it. I like this one too. I got this one right around, I think it was right before Christmas. I got these. These are the 1980, which means that was the first pick he ever did. It's a ghost rim too. List of artists that use these: Carlos Santana, Greg Martin from Kentucky Headhunters, Billy Gibbons uses these, and I mean, these guys actually place an order, or somebody for them calls and places an order. They don't. He doesn't endorse anybody. People like these well enough that they feel they should pay for them. So that's a testimony right there. But these actually have a polymer in them. That this is my stiletto, which is it's a little smaller, a little bigger than a Jazz 3, pointy end. Get there from the black shirt so you can see. But that ghost rim gives your guitar a very percussive sound. The first band practice we had where I was using one of these, and I was using the traditional with the ghost rim, and you know, all the guys noticed a difference. Matter of fact, Jamie plays guitar in the band. He likes the Screamer. That's a real thick pick. It's got an indentation there, so it helps you to hold on to it. But yeah, he likes these. I think these might glow in the dark if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, there's a traditional. This is one like Billy Gibbons uses. He uses the traditional with the ghost rim. That's the traditional light. They make an ultra light. I have some of those, which are, I got them in red because if I drop them on the floor, you have a hard time finding them. So they do certain models come in colors: blue, green, red. The Screamer comes in like a real pretty blue. So they're easier to find. But these have got, there's something in the material that as your body heats up, and I mean, you can tell it, like the longer you're playing and your hand gets warm, it actually makes the pick adhere to your skin. So that's a very cool point there. I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, I told my buddy, it's like, I was looking on the website and it's like some of the picks were $4 each, and I was like, that's crazy. It's like I could buy Dunlop Tortex all day long and never run out of picks. And he's like, you really ought to try them. And I can definitely hear the difference between. Let's try and see here. Here's a Dunlop Sharp. Now we'll try the Stiletto. I may try to go through all these, and so maybe you can hear the difference. Let's see. We'll try the 1980, which I like that one. And then we'll see the traditional. So, I mean, I can hear subtle differences between all those, and especially going from a regular pick to one of those with the ghost rim. The ghost rim just it gives it, it's where he sends that edge, and as the pick's coming up, it's actually grabbing the string a little bit, and it just makes the guitar very percussive. But yeah, even my bass player Roger, he likes a screamer too. He just carries it with him all the time. He uses it on everything. It's kind of like Frank's hot sauce. When you go to do a squill with one of these, especially with that ghost rim and with the pointy edge, it's like, it's, I know I guess it was the last show we played. I did I did a squill in there, and I was just kind of like, I looked over at Jamie, and he looked at me like, did you just do that? So yeah, go to vpix.com and get you a starter kit, or just order you like a traditional, something like that, and try them. They're not for everybody. Not everything's for everybody, um, but I think if you buy the starter and you go through them, you'll end up being like me. You'll get one that's like, well, I'll try this one, see what it does, and you find each one does something different. So there's different circumstances where you'd be like, well, it's kind of like playing golf and you got a bag of clubs. It's like, well, on this song I think I'll use a 1980, and for this song I'm going to use a stiletto. I need a little more attack, and so it's good to have options, just like it's good to have